I have your attention. Good morning, amazing human. How are you? So I have a funny story to tell you today. And it is pretty funny. And, hold on. Whoops. I'm going to get my little... Oh, we'll switch. We'll sit this way. It'll be easier for me. Okay. So... working through? All right, there we go. So I have this funny story for you today, right? So I get up this morning and I'm always checking my Facebook messages because I have people overnight that are purchasing services, healthcare services that I sell. And I always want to reach out to my amazing humans that have purchased or the amazing humans that have sent me questions, because I've always, and anything you see, I'm like, send me a DM, right? So I get in my inbox this morning and there was this gentleman who we did have a Zoom scheduled about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I followed up a couple times, no response, wasn't even opening the messages, so I just kind of left it alone. Well, this morning, I see that he had commented, so I was like, oh, let me go check this out. Maybe he's wanting to reschedule. No, that's not what he wanted. So I open up my DM, and this is what it says. Are you sexy? Now, my first thought is like, okay, Silvermoon, how are we going to respond to this, right? Because there's so many different ways I could respond to this. And I like to be sarcastic because I feel like if you have to ask me, number one, you didn't look at my profile. Number two, you're only wanting one thing, which I'm not interested in anyway. So now I'm going to have fun with this, right? So I'm running through my head. I'm like, well, I could be honest and be like, yes, I'm the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Some people call that conceited. I call it being confident. And you should, ladies, you should be confident in yourself. Like you should be. That is something that a skill set that you should have. You should feel like you are the most beautiful woman on this earth. And men, I feel like you should feel that you're handsome, the most handsome man in the world. Now, back to this though. I was like, I could respond that way. But then I was like, then I'm going to probably, because, if you've ever had anyone in your inbox that are asking these weird questions, then you know that there's always going to be a follow-up. So either I'm going to have to talk to this guy for 2 minutes before I let him down and be like, bro, get out of my inbox. Or I'm going to get this ugly looking snail picture that I didn't even ask for, nor do I desire, nor do I want, right? So I was like, we're not going to respond. So this is how I responded. Because I was like, I'm the type of person, yes, I know there are people just don't respond. Yeah, true. But I had already had a conversation with this gentleman. So I didn't want to burn the bridge, but I also didn't want to walk over the bridge that he was presenting or trying to present, right? So I just responded and I was like, no, I'm actually not. And I guess it worked because he didn't send anything else. So I'm super blessed for that. It's like you learn over the years, I'm old, right? Come on, I've already seen, I know where this is going. I'm definitely not interested in what you're trying to give me, but, it's like a bear in the woods, right? A bear comes up to you and it's like, okay, let me figure out what I'm going to do, right? It stands up on its back legs, here I am. And it's like, no hugs today for you, handsome, but I'll give you some treats, and send you on your way. We're not getting attacked today. Not Silvermoon, not this early in the morning. I need to wake up first. I need to think about this, but I do have a message for you. And I'm just going to say, cause it's across the board. It's for everybody, right? If you are jumping in someone's DMs that you don't know, I do not know this person, and it's not like a friend down the street or anything like that. I know them from a business conversation that we had, and it was only business. It was never anything else. You probably shouldn't be jumping in somebody's DMs like that, right? Especially my DMs. Do not jump in my DMs like that, because I am a very nice person, but I can definitely hurt your feelings. And I don't wake up every day. I wake up every day, I want a smile on my face. I want to go through the day, no matter how hectic it is, no matter what challenges are thrown my way. I want to go through the day with positivity. I don't want to go through the day with guilt that I hurt someone's feelings, but I do have boundaries, and I am not afraid to use them. Okay? So, check this out. If you haven't seen my video on resilience, you need to see that, because you need to go do something amazing today because you're resilient. Mwah. I love you. Bye.